going to come hot out of the blocks. You mentioned the aiding as somebody like Finn Bálor. Bálor, I personally want to pick up the pace here.
Senior again, the winner will defend against the rule.
And here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about. There was a technical start to the match, but that's
beloved NHL Blackhawks, Punk's favorite.
I mean, you'll win by probably favors CM Punk. He does have
elbow to the face of Bálor. Nice switch by Finn. Drops Punk to the mat. That
zeroing in on opponent's body, and at this level, with the world
upside down and listen, it's stomped the Punk, weaken up the
being labeled an underachiever. He does feel a brief world champion. WrestleMania between Punk and Roman Reigns.
Great strategy here by Bálor. Not
initial tweak in the ribcage of Punk was back. He simply couldn't. The tell was there. And
great job. Physically wearing
the belief that is starting to dissipate from this.
Chicago, he won his Intercontinental Champion. Who would ever forget the great night that CM Punk defeated history?
Yeah, blowing that kiss to shots in wrestling history.
Here, a tap out by Punk would give the title to
conceal the sheer agony that he's in right. And I'm not sure Bálor has even got out of third gear. What a predicament here for them.
Mouth after last year's Elimination Chamber when he was on Cena.
The bad taste from Mania. We all remember how that went down. Getting of the Immortals and set the record.
The night that Rollins cashed in on Punk at SummerSlam. And Chip, the main event.
It's just so easy for Bálor to knock this.
An elbow followed by a clothesline.
Well, now Punk now ratcheting up through the gate.
These Bulls teams here tonight. GTS Finn, though, able to slide by Punk now with a suicide dive, driving
back of Finn Bálor absorbing
Punk here. It buys him a lot of time, Wade.
Injuries that kind of gets worse and worse as
into the ring. Punk, a proud man. He doesn't want to take a count. Top rope. Punk off the top rope with Roman Reigns, right? You're watching this match tonight.
Man in this industry, he wants us about is the gold, and that gold might be coming the way.
Into the cover, hook with a leg on Punk and passed, and of course we know the history.
His item in this industry, so with Finn Bálor, the job done here tonight.
And Punk dragging himself.
Well, you take gifts when they arrive game, and whatever strategy Finn had coming into the match.
Bálor trying to hang on. Punk looking to hit the go to sleep. Punk dips underneath. There's that pat.
Big matchup with Gunther that looked complete there and hung in there and hung in there.
Last month, of course, the win over Braun Breaker, the win over WrestleMania season. But will hit
shape at this point in the matchup. That's when you realize both men must sense victory. They know their opponent.
Forearm. Dig down deep to retain tonight.
Our advantage that has definitely been sacked
from the midsection.
You don't change a winning.
Punk collapsing and wisely, the veteran sides, went for the coup de grace, but in the mouth.
That rib cage is where the real damage lies.
Oh yeah, the elbow from Punk.
Of the landing for CM Punk. It's in fact a slow 3 count. So much, oh God.
Sling blade by Bálor.
So it has to be. And that blood coming, gold in his eyes now.
And Punk, though, exploiting out of the corner. Desperate.
No, it's taking a big battle we've got going on here.
And Punk now. And on Finn Bálor now. Submission move. Center.
That hand is nowhere near. That hand is looking.
Turns it into a pinning combination of his own. Something Bálor learned from their battle back in Belt.
This level, forget that you are fighting a human.
Trying to lift Punk up and down goes Punk. Up rope into a coup de grace. And Punk survives. Wade.
Oh, what a gutsy kick out. He was home and dry.
Wait a minute. Ran through his head momentarily.
Well, clearly torn out.
Over up into a position for the goal to ring with his momentum. And Punk.
Well, that complete indecision that the World Heavyweight champ see. He kicked through a little too hard.
And does not want to count out. Victory. With a sling blade.
And that's a ribs of CM Punk absorbing.
And Bálor now, shades of a decade of this his moment.
Laser focused on getting him back in the ring.
Or could be closing in on the Waller with another swing blade. Again.
And he's missing. And who is CM Punk.
Punk survived one. And the coup de grace. Punk got his foot up and he turned into a sharpshooter.
He's
Another sharpshooter locked into Bálor.
Oh, break that hold.
Man, that was a great counter by
Almost getting the victory.
a physical battle.
WrestleMania season, you are going to war for.
Live in Indianapolis Monday night on Raw.
Bloody, battered, and broke.
CM Punk, go to sleep! Event, WrestleMania.
World Heavyweight Champion.
First face-to-face on Monday. What's in store in 48 hours to face again? Because WrestleMania, 7 weeks, Punk and Roman Reigns.
Oh, we got there. Finn Bálor using to be denied in that. And then connecting out of the ring, but followed it up on that goal. This is what Finn came for. Another GTS, this time a 4.